And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the weekend league. It's Black Cats and they take on the Saints.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this game, Derek. Lots to play for, lots of pressure. Really exciting to be here. Very much looking forward to the game starting.
And the Black... And there to intervene. The lineup then for the hosts. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. And leading the attack today is the hard to contain Cristiano Ronaldo. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards. The opening goal of the game then. Renato Sanchez. Barella has it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Plenty of options. Marquinhos. Atal. Now Roberto Carlos. Joshua Kimmich. And Nani with it. An incisive pass. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. Renato Sanchez. And it's with Eusebio. Sanchez. And back with Eusebio. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Nani. Mbappe. What a shocking pass, really. And attempting the through ball. Could it be? And Varane foiling them. And the referee has pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty. And now, let's see if they can level it up. In it goes. Coolly converted. Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Skipping away. Cantona. Nani. And he takes it on. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Renato Sanchez. Roberto Carlos. Room to manoeuvre for Roberto Carlos. High quality defending. Not a good pass.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un trousseau de clés a été retrouvé à l'entrée du stade. Il est à réclamer au PC Sécurité.
Renato Sanchez. The attacking options appear plentiful. Ronaldo. Barella has it. Ronaldo! Well, body in the way. Eusebio. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Mbappe! He can't hold on to it. Well, no damage done. Mbappe. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. So back in action. Let's find out if the Black Cats can offer a response to this setback. Maradona.
The visitors are struggling with possession, really, but to their credit, they've been absolutely blistering on the counter-attack. They just sit back, hit you on the break, and it's really working for this team.
Eusebio. Roberto Carlos. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. And up for grabs off the keeper. Oh, high-class defending right on the goal line. Well, an own goal that has left them trailing and flailing. Renato Sanchez. Ronaldo on the move. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And a strong tackle. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Mbappe. And Nani with it. Chance here. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. Well, there is the half-time whistle, and just listen to the fans. It's one of the benefits, Lee, of being so close to them. The home fans less than pleased about that penalty decision.
Well, they're making their feelings.
So back in business, and the Saints go marching into the second half, full of confidence after what happened in the first 45. Couldn't keep it. Joshua Kimmich. Here's Marquinhos. Atal. On the ball, Ballack. And a move of real promise from the Saints. Has a go. Crucial block from Varane. Eusebio. Just couldn't keep the ball. Well, a good tackle. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, it petered out. Griezmann. Barella has it. Maradona. Opportunity. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Cantona. Michael Ballack. Do7a Kimmich. Mbappe with it. Nani. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing.
The hosts have really controlled possession, but it's just whether they can convert that possession into clear-cut chances. You sense they need to pick up the pace a little, start utilising the wide areas more. The back line's doing a decent job. Hopefully the forwards can do that as well.
Nicely cut out. Cantona. But just not properly looking after the ball. Griezmann. Eusebio. Ronaldo at the ready. Not away completely. Well, threat over for now. Individual brilliance. Kevin Mbabu. He has time to play it over. Atal. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. One for them, and with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Kimmich. On the ball, Ballack. Do7a Kimmich. Ballack. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Griezmann. Ronaldo. Can he find the net? Well, that was... Wasn't a million miles away.
No, it was close. It was a decent effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
Inside the last quarter of an hour. He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Cristiano Ronaldo. Barella. Ronaldo. Playing with purpose and control. Lost possession. Cantona.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still time to grab an equaliser. Surely they'll get another chance or two.
Must be! Oh, it's unbelievable! Who saw this coming when they were 3 goals down?
Well, Derek, he can relax now. He's got the hat-trick. Fully deserved. Well done indeed.
Once again, the sides are level. This is a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions. Five minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. Oh, what's he gone and done? Cuadrado. Goodness me, what was going through his mind there?
Well, his brain said one thing and his feet did another.
On the attack, is there to be late drama? And in with a real chance. What an important piece of defending. Oh, pressing really high. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Black Cats moving the ball around more than decently. Griezmann. Sanchez. On to Ronaldo. Oh, they have it again. Mbappe. And very deftly cut out. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not... Understandable that fatigue might set in. A strength-sapping night for all concerned as the first period of extra time begins. Cristiano Ronaldo. Barella has it. Renato Sanchez. Lucas Vazquez. Careless in possession. Cantona. Cuadrado. Now Son. Do7a Kimmich. An attack full of promise. Mbappe. Can he put them in front? Tenacious tackling, excellent defending there. And this situation could be dangerous. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Ronaldo. Lucas Vazquez. Griezmann in the middle. And he took care of it defensively. Cantona. Nani. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. It's the Black Cats' turn now. He continues his run. And that's sound goalkeeping. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Over it comes. It didn't happen for them. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Oh, he's given the ball away. Griezmann. Half-time in extra time, and still they are... Well, the second period of extra time commences. What drama do we have in store for us? Do7a Kimmich. Cuadrado. Mbappe with it. Now Griezmann. Well, it's creative from the Black Cats. Ronaldo wasteful in possession, not really like him. Mbappe. So a throw in here. Rafael Varane. Here's Tevez. Really getting stuck in. Mbappe. And he read it well. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, just 5 minutes left at extra time, and a penalty shootout beckons. And for a counter to succeed, it has to happen at lightning pace. It didn't. Ronaldo, able to close down the shot. Lucas Vazquez. On to Ronaldo. Lucas Vazquez. Nicely timed tackle. Well, the two sides still locked together, and a set piece, a corner, can make all the difference. And firing it into the area. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. He's enjoying space. On the attack, is there to be late drama? Cuadrado. Well read to put an end to that attack. Locked together then, these two sides. And on we go now to penalty kicks. And now it is all about the penalty shootout. And straight down the middle.
Well, he gambled on the keeper moving, and he did.
And he's beaten the keeper.
No doubt. Head down. Lovely strike.
And it's gone in.
Well, the sweet sound of the ball hitting the net.
And he scores from the spot.
Confident, head down, lovely strike.
And he's denied them from the spot.
Oh, it's lovely goalkeeping, really is.
And just like that, he's come up with the save.
Well, you have to have strong hands as a goalkeeper, and look at that.
In it goes.
Well, that's why players practice penalties in training.
And he's tucked his penalty away, Lee.
Well, he held his nerve, simple as that.
And the penalty converted here.
Well, that's hours of practice, Derek, hours of practice.
Such high levels of pressure. Well, dead centre with that penalty.
Well, 90% of the time, the goalkeeper will move. There's your penalty.
And he scores.
Well, don't they look easy when they go in?
And the penalty converted down the middle.
Well, it's a brilliant penalty. You know why? Because it's in the net.
Oh, he saved it!
Well, the goalkeeper guessed, but he guessed the right way. Good save.
It comes down to this. And the penalty to win it. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box is Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the Weekend League coming up for you. It's the Royals versus the Black Cats.
Well, it's always competitive. There's always a lot of pressure. Hopefully we're in for a good game, Derek. I can't wait for this one. Hopefully it all lives up to the billing.
There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. So on with the game, and the loss of that goal, a wake-up call for the Royals, perhaps. Eusebio. And in the perfect position to read it. Looks promising, this. Oh, surely. Oh, so near, off the post. And given away. He's in behind. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Weekend League coming up for you. It's Black Cats versus City.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Moving up the world rankings is the key. Playing good football helps do that. The fans will go home happy if they continue to perform.
As a go! There it is! And just the ideal... Start. Kevin Forant. Florenzi on the ball. Depay. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Andre now. And he read it well, intercepting it. And slipped through beautifully. Well, body in the way. City have the ball again. Well, they've given him too much space. Depay. Rafael Varane. Jan Oblak with it. Barella. Not a great pass. Holland. Can he finish? And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding. Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Maradona getting in there to take it away. Nicely timed tackle. Griezmann. Just cutting off the supply. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Diego Maradona. Now Griezmann. Sanchez. Roberto, and he's through here. Oh, it comes to nothing. In the end, really should have made more of that. Depay. Caio Henrique. Will he play it in? Played towards the near post. And the problem not completely solved. We're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Depay. Still passing it around with authority. And turned onto the woodwork. Well, a moment he would dearly love to have back.
Well, listen, he's tried to hit it too hard. Just relax a little bit. Focus on your technique.
An attack full of promise. Can they get in behind them? That's a routine take. Renato Sanchez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Barella has it. Eusebio has eyes for goal. Well, he had designs on a double, but the goalkeeper wasn't having it.
Well, he did better than the first time, the goalkeeper. What a save that is.
Applying vigorous pressure. Griezmann. Now Roberto Carlos. Keeping it moving dynamically. And Renato Sanchez with it now. On to Maradona. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Oh, I'd love to see goals like this. Just look, 1 and 2 touches. As they get close down, they move the ball on really quickly. It's a team goal in the end. A brilliant, brilliant effort.
Florenzi. Might be able to set up the chance. Well, it all counts for naught. Well, he's given it away. Volland. His fans won't tire of... Seeing that again, Oblak with the save. And now the delivery, and fisted away. And Varane foiling them. Kevin Volland. Good work by the Black Cats to win back possession. Depay. Can they square the game? Can he find the angle? Houssem Aouar. Crucial block from Varane. Renato Sanchez. Sanchez. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Ronaldo. Barella. Maradona. Can he put it in? It's still alive. What an important piece of defending. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Maradona. It might be. Still alive. Well, that's the end of that for now. That is that for the first half here. So the second half underway, and no doubt about it, City with work ahead of them. Griezmann. Here's Ronaldo. Intercepting it intelligently. Aouar. And Depay on the ball. Volland. They might be able to get in now. This could be the equaliser. Oh, but he's missed it. He's completely failed the test.
Well, the opportunity presented itself and it should really be level. They have to be more composed in front of goal for sure, more clinical.
Well, no luck keeping possession. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Maradona. Not a bad pass it was. Diego Maradona. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Depay. And space here on the flank. Alert defending. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Aouar. And a timely intervention. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Over it comes. Foiling them effectively. Lorenzi. Can he get them level? That is a tackle and a half. And they have possession again. So a throw-in here. Barella. Here's Ronaldo. Good tackle. Can they hit on the break? And he's broken free. And denied by the post. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining.
Well, here's the replay. It's a very neat piece of deception to get past the defender. And the finish, I can't tell you how hard that technique is. It's an absolute cracker. Well, Derek, it's close. There's nothing in this. Two heavyweights slugging away at each other. Attacks are on top for both teams, which is helping to create a really good open game.
Volland. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. And now the delivery. Well, nothing comes of it. Volland. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Eusebio. Here's Ronaldo. And return to Eusebio. Really good challenge.
C'est déjà la saison des abonnements au Centre Culture et Sport. Prenez-en plein les yeux pour moins cher.
Bodies forward and the break looks on.
Du Centre Culture et Sport.
And a poor ball. 15 minutes remaining. Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. And appeared to be on the cusp of being booked, but got away with that one. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Depay. Now with Paqueta. Holland. And taken away.
Well, they haven't been at their best today, that's for sure, but this game is far from over, and the fans are certainly reminding them.
Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages. Once again, the sides are level. It's a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions. Depay. Oh, he's given the ball away. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? Just the challenge that was required. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Well, this forthcoming corner might just do it. Could be their last chance to hit the front in the dying moments. And firing it into the area. Well, they have the goalkeeper to thank for the fact that this game is still level.
Well, they can never drop their concentration, goalkeepers. They can never have a rest. It's a brilliant stop at this stage in the game.
Inside the final two. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's failed under pressure.
Well, that's his bread and butter, but he's going hungry tonight, Derek.
André. Kevin Folland. Intelligent threaded pass here. A really top-notch piece of defending. Rafael Varane. Now Roberto Carlos. Promising sequence. Did look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this... And so the story continues. The first period of extra time, and no one is leaving.
Well, fitness levels are going to be tested now, Derek.
Eusebio. Well, you've got to savour such moments. Renato Sanchez. Now Roberto Carlos. Getting in there to take it away. Lucas Vazquez. What can the Black Cats do from this position? Excellent ball over the top. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class! Fantastic technique!
Well, here's the replay, and it's an exquisite ball over the defence. And the finish, I can't tell you how hard that technique is. It's an absolute cracker.
Le numéro 18, Renato Sanchez.
De Chilio. Florenzi on the ball. Awar. Caio Henrique. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Well, no luck keeping possession. Depay. Bad pass. Lucas Vasquez. And it's with Eusebio. Barella. Griezmann. Well, racing past his man. Griezmann! And now it is there for him. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation.
Well, here's the replay. You've got to ask questions about the back line and the goalkeeper. They're simply not there.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Might really be able to trouble them here. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. And the ball back with City now. So at the halfway stage in extra time and 15 more. And so 15 more minutes. We're into the second period of extra time here. Aouar. And Depay on the ball. Paqueta. Jonathan Klaus. And space to cross it. And it's gone behind for the corner. Played into the centre of the box. And strongly fisted away. Read it well. Now they've lost it. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Barella. The ball with Lucas Vasquez. On to Paqueta. Looking for space. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. And there to intervene. Volland. Gives it a go. You certainly can't fault them for trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, speculative. Worth an effort. 2 goals down, why not?
Roberto Carlos. Oh, pressing really high. Griezmann. Cristiano Ronaldo. Eusebio. Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself offside. Really getting stuck in. From so far away, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. Long range effort, and it wasn't too far off, was it?
Ronaldo feeds it. A wonderful intervention. And that is the end of the story. The home Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former England defender Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the Weekend League coming up for you. It's Black Cats versus the Rebels.
Well, it's always competitive. There's always a lot of pressure. Hopefully we're in for a good game, Derek. I can't wait for this one. Hopefully it all lives up to the billing.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. And the focal point in attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. No, high-quality defending. And introducing the visitors' lineup today. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Nordi Mukiele starts with Jordi Alba in the wide defensive positions. Lionel Messi starts with Lucas Vazquez in the wide positions. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Do7a. Well, no wonder we're singling him out. 49 goals for the club. Will he make it 50 today?
Well, Derek, goals have been easy for him throughout his career, and they just keep coming along. Can he get his 50th tonight? I wouldn't put it past him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Sanchez. Maradona. On to Ronaldo. Able to get his body in the way. And firing it into the area. And he got to it fairly easily. Disappointing pass. Eusebio. Ronaldo. Eusebio. Well, just a whisker wide of the post. Not a bad effort at all. Lionel Messi. Marcos Llorente. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Barella. Given away by the Black Cats. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Barella. And Maradona has it. Roberto Carlos has eyes for goal. And a goal kick given. Do7a. And now Coutinho. Jordi Alba. On to Messi. And return to Coutinho. Lewandowski. Coutinho! And there it is! 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. So the Black Cats get things restarted. Can they wipe out that last goal? Barella. Now Griezmann. Renato Sanchez. Top-class defending.
As you can see, the visitors haven't had too much of the ball, but they won't mind. They're winning this game. And why? Because their counter-attack is absolutely fantastic.
Marcos Llorente. Now with Messi. Good visualisation and execution. Keeping the ball moving. Llorente. Now with Lewandowski. And Varane foiling them. And space here on the flank. And options in the centre. Teammate available. And a goal! The equaliser! Superb entertainment. So, a level contest. 1-1. Useful looking ball. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Marcos Llorente. Now with Messi. And return to Messi. Well-timed tackle. Diego Maradona. Eusebio. Sanchez. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Not the pass he had in mind. Is it going to be? And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Lionel Messi. This is Robert Lewandowski. He continues his run. Marcos Llorente. That is that for the first half here. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Coutinho. Now Jordi Alba. Lewandowski. Well, nothing productive, really. Oh, skipping away. Eusebio. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And Renato Sanchez with it now. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Well, he's done really well with his angles there. Good reactions too.
Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Eusebio. Barella has it. Diego Maradona. Able to get his body in the way. Ronaldo. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Messi. Now Jordi Alba. Cruyff. Lucas Vazquez. Lewandowski. Messi. Cruyff. Now with Lewandowski. Barella has it. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Marcos Llorente. This is Robert Lewandowski. Just cutting off the supply. Renato Sanchez. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Maradona. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Lucas Vasquez. I must say, this looks promising. Could take the lead. And caught by the keeper. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. And firing it into the area. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Renato Sanchez. Maradona. Eusebio. And now Eusebio! Oh, it's off the post! Eusebio. Can he put it away? And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, Derek, the keeper's not going to want to see the replay of this. Completely caught out at his near post. Shocker.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. 15 minutes remaining. Rafael Varane. And Maradona has it. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Eusebio. He read the situation defensively and did his job. No, high-quality defending.
Just listen to the fans here, Derek. They've just kept their noses in front, and these fans are doing their best to push them to the final whistle.
Will he finish? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all, punching it clear. Rafael Varane. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, the Rebels untidy on the ball. Renato Sanchez with it now. Read it well. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Promising attack, but his timing was off.
Well, look at those stats, Derek. The host dominating possession over the last 15 minutes. And if you think they get another one here, that would be the game over as a contest.
Jordi Alba. Well, into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. Eusebio. Oh, a lovely ball. And maybe Eusebio. Still a chance. Oh, what an opportunity. It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one and he's squandered it big time.
And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And he read it really well. Fine save. Well, a corner it is, and they know that... But the keeper takes command. And there goes the final whistle, and the home... Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Champions Weekend League today. It's
being for a good game, Derek. Always tends to be very competitive in the FUT Champions Weekend League. Lots of pressure, lots at stake. Hopefully it lives up to the billing.
Maradona. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Well, it all counts for naught. Cantona. Mbappe. Nkunku has it. They do pass the ball with authority. Marcel Sabitzer. Nkunku. Haaland! And couldn't keep himself onside. We're likely going to spend plenty of time talking about Sergio Ramos as today marks his 700th appearance.
Well, I think you could just about say he's made the place his own now, his position. He gets picked every week, the fans love him, he's a manager's dream, and every single week he gets the job done.
Well, he's given us away. Eusebio. There it is, and just the ideal start. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former England defender Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Champions Weekend League coming right up. It's the Lions versus the Black Cats.
Well, Derek, with the form that the visitors are in, it's just a case of how far they move up those world rankings. Keep the football like it is, that won't be a problem. Looking forward to today.
It's an excellent looking attack, courtesy of Griezmann here. Yazici. Dembele. Bamba. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. Diego Maradona. Eusebio. Here's Renato Sanchez. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, pace. Just look how fast he runs. Absolute nightmare for defenders to defend against when the player has that weapon.
Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Dembele. Can they keep it out? Well, there to intercept. In position to give them the lead, maybe.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today. They have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
But fisted away by the goalkeeper. Walker. They've given it away. Roberto Carlos. Barella has it. Eusebio. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Well, the danger is still there. Ramos must take the lead here. Marquinhos with the block. Yazici. High quality defending. A sloppy pass. Now, can they be creative from here? Eusebio. Top class defending. Awar. Renato Sanchez. Yazici. Bamba. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge.
Attention, s'il vous plaît.
Maradona.
Propriétaire de la grosse voiture américaine bleue à toit noir. Je répète, bleu à toit noir. Immatriculé KSX4GJ. Et priez de la déplacer le plus
Awar.
vite possible. Merci.
Here's Renato Sanchez. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. A very effective challenge put in. Roberto Carlos had the reading of the situation. Ronaldo. Ronaldo lost it. Sustained pressure and they have the ball now. And possession given away. Griezmann. Cuts it back. And Renato Sanchez with it now. On to Maradona. And an astute piece of defending. Well, attacking possibilities. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper.
Well, it's deadlock. Could be a mistake. Could...
And in with a real chance. Oh, so near, off the post.
Well, it was so close there to taking the lead, but the woodwork's the goalkeeper's friend on that occasion.
Diego Maradona. Eusebio. Oh, in with a chance. And a goal! Now they've broken through. Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the Weekend League coming right up. I certainly can't wait for this, Lee.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this. It should be a good game, Derek. Lots to play for, lots of pressure. Really exciting to be here. Very much looking forward to the game starting.
This is how it looks for the home side. Jan Oblak starts in goal. Rafael Varane plays alongside Sergio Ramos in central defence. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. Marquinhos. Frankie de Jong. Coutinho. knows how to do it inside your own penalty area. And options in the centre. Lucas Vazquez. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Roberto Carlos. Well, it's taken him a few games. He's still looking for that elusive 50th goal for the club. Well, can he put them in front? Excellent block. Well, high quality defending. Dembele. Well, nothing productive, really. And a throw-in it's going to be. Pressing high to win the ball. Do7a. De Jong. Now Coutinho. Barella. Here's Renato Sanchez.
Mesdames et messieurs, pour des raisons de sécurité,
promising out wide.
la sortie du stade s'effectuera par la porte D.
Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Marquinhos. Klaus. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Others could help out Coutinho. And Lucas Vazquez. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Le numéro 6.
So back in action.
Lucas Vazquez.
Let's find out if the Black Cats can offer a response to this setback. Oh, lovely bit of skill. An attack full of promise. Making sure nothing untoward happened. And in the end, he's run out of space. Well, that's a moment he would like to airbrush from history. He's thrown it straight to the opposition. Promising looking ball. Ronaldo! In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be! Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Well, he likes to run at them. A chance to whip it in. Teammate available. And you don't want to lose possession there. De Jong. And now Vazquez. Can they forge ahead? Wonderful challenge, but the chance is still on. Really vital interception. It's been given away here by Ronaldo. The Black Cats regaining possession. Bamba. Awar. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Bamba. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Eusebio. Real chance. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
The visitors have totally controlled possession, but after that it's been disappointing. I'd like to see them use those wide areas around the defence, get around them as opposed to trying to go through the middle.
Rafael Varane. Really good high press. Takes the shot. And finishing there with more of a whimper than a bang.
Derek, that reminded me of you, finishing like that. It's just terrible.
I wouldn't have done that well. Griezmann. Lost possession. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Coutinho. Looked as though they meant business, but now they've got to try again. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Maradona has it. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Frankie de Jong. Awar. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Bamba. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
And he could cash in. Houssem Aouar. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Renato Sanchez. Eusebio. High quality defending. Coutinho. Brilliant piece of skill. Really good interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's with Eusebio. Renato Sanchez. Rafael Varane. Eusebio. Half an hour remaining then. De Jong. Well, the attack looks promising. Still alive. Well, they survived the attack. Renato Sanchez. A really sumptuous ball. That's all they can conjure for now. Coutinho. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Frankie de Jong. Lucas Vazquez. Bamba. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then. The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defences. They've been electric when they've had the ball.
We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Coutinho! And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Bamba. Coutinho! And still danger here. Big chance it is. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Griezmann. Maradona. Barella. Eusebio. Renato Sanchez. Now Roberto Carlos. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Dembele. Disappointing in position. Oh, He's caught that so well. A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Do7a.
Rafael Varane. And Maradona has it. Now they've lost it. Oh, lovely incisive pass. This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game is over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner.
Jonathan Klaus. Lozano now. De Jong. Lozano. Lazaro. Will it be? Ball is loose. Really good challenge.
Just listen to the crowd, Derek, urging their team on. Surely they'll get another chance.
Racing forward, trying to catch them out. This could square the game. Still a chance. Well, it petered out. Serious miscue in terms of the strike. Easy for the keeper.
No, he won't have an easier shot to save today. That was really awful finishing from the attacker.
It is to be a throw-in. Possession changing hands. Lozano. Delightful pass. And it might be. Now the keeper grabs it. And he takes it on. And Ramos gets in the way. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. They've regained possession. Can they create something from here? Giving it a try. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home... Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Champions Weekend League today. This ought to be a fantastic watch, Lee.
Well, it's always competitive. There's always a lot of pressure. Hopefully we're in for a good game, Derek. I can't wait for this one. Hopefully it all lives up to the billing.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. And the focal point in attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Keylor Navas gets the nod in goal. Jordi Alba plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. And beginning the game up front today, Karim Benzema. Eusebio. Maradona. Griezmann. Could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. And that will be a corner. Over it comes. Well, the danger is still there. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Seedorf. This is Salah. Clarence Seedorf. Well, nicely cut out. Eusebio. Well, the pass not finding its target. Karim Benzema. On the ball, Seedorf. Clarence Seedorf. And scope for them to produce something exciting. De Jong. Benzema. Saved, but still a chance. Diego Maradona.
Attention, le conducteur
Eusebio.
qui bloque l'entrée du local technique et peut
Robbed them.
la déplacer au plus vite. L'avance, merci.
Salah. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. Renato Sanchez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Barella. Really well played pass. And a very good challenge. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. And vision from Seedorf. Is it going to be? Not out of the woods yet. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Played into the centre of the box. And Mohamed Salah now. It looked as though he was in, but credit to the defender, Lee.
Yeah, he hassled him, made his hurried shot there.
Roberto Carlos. A real struggle to contain him. Ramos. Barella. On to Benzema. Seedorf. Karim Benzema. There to take it away. Barella. Routine, really. Barella. Maradona. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. They're really pressing their opponents. De Jong. Salah. Dalglish. Now with Benzema. And a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good looking attack launched by Ronaldo here. Sanchez. Still passing it around with authority. And a tidy challenge. Salah. Now with Benzema. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Roberto Carlos. Here's Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Clarence Seedorf. This is Neymar. Neymar playing with purpose and control. Griezmann. Renato Sanchez. And the whistle is sounded for half. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Losing possession a bit easily. Diego Maradona. How about that for a pass from Diego Maradona? Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. Salah. Getting forward. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity. And they remain level.
Well, he found himself in a great position, but he couldn't find the finish.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And he did what he had to do defensively. But a pass that lacks quality. Neymar. Well, they get the ball once more. Dalglish. And Benzema wasteful with that one. Griezmann. And Renato Sanchez with it now to take the lead. And that is defending of the highest order. Kenny Dalglish. Excellent vision. And Mohamed Salah now. And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Well, he's given it away. Salah. Really vital interception here. And room now out on the wing. Griezmann. Eusebio. Careless in possession. Karim Benzema. Dalglish now. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. And Salah! Benzema! And the ball is in the net. And that is not going to count. The decision is offside, Lee.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee. Spot on there.
Renato Sanchez. Maradona. Griezmann. Griezmann. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation.
Well, the fans haven't had much to cheer about, have they? But a goal here would be huge.
Dalglish. This is Neymar. Salah. Useful looking position, you've got to say. A really top-notch piece of defending. Griezmann. And Mohamed Salah now. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Dalglish. Now with Benzema. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Barella. Here's Renato Sanchez. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Back with Dalglish. And he's in. We wondered if a goal was forthcoming, but it has arrived now.
Well, finally the deadlock has been broken. Not long to go now. How will that affect the opposition?
And unable to keep possession. Benzema. Dalglish. On to De Jong. Salah. Excellent block.
Well, they haven't been at their best today, that's for sure, but this game is far from over, and the fans are certainly reminding them of that. You've got to think there'll be one more chance or two.
Frankie De Jong. An important interception. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Pulls it back. Griezmann! Well, nothing productive, really. Griezmann. Good defending. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. It's a weighted pass. Salah. And the danger cleared. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what